Hi everyone, it's Sandy from my retirement closet. You can find me on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, Depop. It's my retirement closet on all of them. This is going to be a Goodwill haul, and the average cost of goods was $3 per item. Now, I love to go to the bins where it's an average of under $1 an item. I can't always find the higher end things or something that might generate a little bit more, which I don't mind, but I do like to browse Goodwill. I always look for the discounted items. Here in Wisconsin, we have 50% off a certain color tag every week. Any they're taking out of their stock, they are either, if it's in the boutique, which is more new items, things with tags, they are $3.99 a piece, or if it's just regular off their racks, it's $1.99. So I look for those when I do that. So here's the haul. Got the clothes on the floor. I want to start out with I got one pair of shoes, and these are Brighton sandals. They've been elevated. They have been elevated. I have a cold too, if you're one of those summer colds, but very cute. It has little starfishes on it, and these were only marked $2.99, so I thought those were worth it. But again, I do an average. Sometimes they're a little bit more, sometimes they're a little bit less, but I average it all up. Next item is, it is called it's SEDUGIOUS, made in Italy. I'll show you the tag. I haven't looked this one up yet, but whenever a tag is stitched on both sides, usually indicates a little bit higher quality. But this is beautiful. Has a heart design and has some embellishments and things like that. The bottom, very cute. Back is just plain, and it is in, I don't know what size it is. No tag. So I will have to measure it. If I had to guess, I'd say somewhere between a medium and a large. This is Hope and Harlow. Again, I do not know anything about this. I am going to look this one up, but it had the tags like that. This is a size large, and the fabric content is rayon and polyester. But it's a very cute boho style shirt with the embroidered sleeves. I think you could go off or on shoulder, a little more sheer. Very cute. Next up is FDJ, French dressing jeans. This is a product of Canada in a size large. What I liked about this, it's very soft, but it has the roll-up sleeves. It's color blocked, has a little bit different design to it. So I thought that would be a good transition piece into fall. Again, we're picking up a little more fall items when we can. Here is Disney Box Lunch, size large, and it's 100% organic cotton. You look for things like that when they say organic cotton. You won't get it at Walmart. But this is a short sleeve shirt with a handkerchief style on the front of Tigger. And I wouldn't call it crop, but it's kind of cropped. It's a kind of decent crop. All right. Next item's Cut Loose, size large. Cut Loose is a pretty good brand. This is 70% cotton, 30% linen. This one, I wasn't exactly sure, but it had a cute little, it's a real flowy top. Someone might use it as a cover-up as well. It's long enough to be that. All right, here's some real fun stuff. I found this intriguing. This was from the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library. So somebody must have purchased this at his presidential library gift shop. But it says, Reagan stole my heart. There you go. I thought that had some retail in it. All right, this is a Nike tee, and I don't know what that is around the thing, but what I liked about it is it says United States Olympic Team. That would be very nice. It's in really good shape. Looks like it hasn't been worn. Next, one bread and butters. It's called Halara. It's kind of like Quince. Halara has affordable clothing, and this happens to be new with tags, and that's why I picked it up. But it's long, really soft, a long sleeve Henley. I'll call it a Henley style. They're made out of, like, there's something like that. I don't know where the tag is right now, but it's a good pickup. All right, this one is Tianello by Steve Barraza in a size medium. It's new with tags, and it retailed, this is $98. This is at, recognize the name of the business. It's local boutique shops that are throughout Door County, Wisconsin. And this is a dress. I guess it could be a tunic as well, but I think it's more of a dress. And it's just very stretchy. It looks very comfortable to wear. You could wear it this time of year, probably even wear it in the winter with some leggings. All right, here's another one that I didn't notice the stain when I bought it, but I'm still gonna keep it because if I can't get the stain out, I think it will still sell. But it's Jane and John, size large, made in Turkey, and I just loved the design of it. It has, looks like it would be a nice little girls shopping trip shirt, but here is the stain, and stuff like that. And you have, look at this cute little, I don't remember what they're called. If you have like a jean jacket over it or something, the fall and you're shopping, I don't think that little stain would matter. Sticking with going back to fall, this is HFX, and it says establish your journey today in a size large. This is made in Vietnam, but it's kind of jacket. It's pink. It has some weight to it. It has a snap closure, and it is 90% polyester, 1% wool, and 9% other fibers. I don't know what other fibers means, but perfect for fall and winter again. This is a piece that I'm gonna have to clean up too. It's Lafayette 148, which is super duper expensive. This is a size large. It's a sweater. You just need to sweater shave it. The reason why I picked it up was the mix of fabrics. It's 95% recycled cashmere and 5% extra fine merino wool. So I just love that they use the recycled things. It's very soft. And I think it's a woman's size large. So I just have to clean it up a bit. All right, going back to kind of, this is Catherine Melandrino. I might be saying that wrong. 100% linen. Also a very expensive brand, and I got them because they are wide leg. I don't know, you want to call them palazzo pants. They're stretchy, they have pockets, they're striped. So that's generally a very popular nautical type theme. All right, we're getting down there. We have 4 more items. This is RVCA regular fit large, and it says made in Mexico, The Balance of Opposites by P.M. Tenor. It looked very interesting, and that's why I picked it up. But it has kind of skull pattern, and that same pattern on the front is larger in the back. Then it has also on both sleeves a pattern. So very nice. All right, this was interesting, and it might even be mine, I'm not sure, but it's Hollister, size large, and it's a nice weight. I love these little V-necks, but it's a nice t-shirt with a really nice embroidered logo on it. TBD might be mine. All right. Jones New York Sport, size large. This is 100% linen. This was another one where I think it's a little bit of a vintage style, but yet it go very modern. Has kind of covered buttons, and I think that still would be marketable. And in the theme of presidential libraries, from the Clinton Museum store in a size large is a little shirt that has Clinton Presidential Center on it. So I guess two items that represent both sides of the spectrum there. So whatever your affiliation is. And then finally, I don't think these are going to fit me, otherwise I'd keep them. They're size large Goa beachwear by Japana. They're new with tags. It's just a TJ Maxx. But do you see these? They're embroidered. They're like big pants, and you can throw this on at the beach, but it's embroidered in the front and the back. Oh, beautiful. I wish these would fit me because I would love to wear those. That's it for the haul this week. I probably will not do any shopping. I try to keep my inventory at a manageable level. And right now I am discounting some of the summer items to see if I can get them out. The summer items will sell. Believe it or not, January, February is a big time for swimsuits and shorts and things like that because of spring break. So I'm not as concerned that things won't move, but you also really want to keep items. I really intended for 90 days or less, but I'm finding that I haven't decided yet if I want to keep 6 months or a year of stock. So we see, because I'm coming up on about a year of reselling, and I do have not that many items though that I still had from last year. And of course, when I started, everything you learn, and some of the things I picked up I thought would be popular, and they not. So sometimes the things you like, or think beyond what you like and what people are looking for. So that's what I'm doing now. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.